Hello guys, how you doing? Are you fine? Good. So let's go to our June 18th class. Have you read the text? The text talks about the World Sustainable Gastronomy Day that is celebrated on this day, on June 18th. Alright? This day reminds people to value the origin of the food and also think about where food comes from. Some verbs that we have on the text are to be, to beg, to refer, to take, to grow, to waste, to choose, to eat, to support, and to try. Home practice. Home practice starts on page 1536. First, juniors, seniors, and masters, they had to get the text and copy the imperative sentences. And after that, transform them to negative sentences. So, some imperatives that we have on the text. Eat local and support your farmers. Negative, don't eat local and don't support our farmers. Go to local food markets. Negative, don't go to local food markets. Buy from small producers or family and farmers. Negative, don't buy from small producers or family and farmers. Be adventurous. Negative, don't be adventurous. Try traditional local foods in your travels. Negative, don't try traditional local foods in your travels. Alright? Some other ones. Keep traditions alive. Negative, don't keep traditions alive. Try cooking recipes that use ingredients native to your region. Negative, don't try cooking recipes that use ingredients native to your region. Avoid food waste. Negative, don't avoid food waste. Be conscious to use. Negative, don't be conscious to use. Okay? After that, seniors had to answer some questions. Letter A. In your words, what is sustainable gastronomy? In my opinion, it's the opportunity to use everything without wasting. Letter B. Why is it important to have such a day? Because it makes people rethink the way they value gastronomy. Letter C. What can we do to help change the world? Avoid wasting food is one of the most important things we can do. And then, masters had to answer some questions too. Letter A. In your words, what is sustainable gastronomy? As we said before, in my opinion, it's the opportunity to use everything without wasting. B. What are the advices and recommendations presented in the text? So, for example, eat local and support your farmers, go to local food markets, buy from small producers or family and farmers, be adventurous, try traditional local foods in your travels, keep traditions alive, try cooking recipes that use ingredients native to your region, avoid food waste, be conscious, etc. And after that, you had to rewrite the last paragraph using modal verbs, need to and have to. For example, a suggestion for that, you have to eat local and support your farmers. You should go to local food markets. You must buy from small producers or family farmers. You should be adventurous and try traditional local foods in your travels, etc. Alright? So let's go to our review, guys. Today we're gonna talk about giving instructions in general, using modal verbs should and must, using have to, using imperatives, and using need. So let's start talking about these two modal verbs, should and must. What are their ideas? Should will transmit an idea of advice, recommendations, suggestions, alright? Must will transmit the idea of an obligation. And the negative form of must not, will transmit the idea of prohibition. For these two modal verbs, the structures are the same. For affirmative sentences, we have subject, the modal verb, the verb in base form, and a complement. For negative sentences, the subject, the modal verb plus not, the verb in base form, and a complement. For example, using should. You should support this restaurant because they serve traditional food. Using must, you must take this fried fish. Using must not, you must not waste food. Okay? Now let's talk about have to. Have to is not a modal verb, it's a semi-modal, but the idea is very similar. Okay? What is the idea of have to? Have to will transmit the idea of an obligation or a necessity. For example, you have to try this meal. It's gorgeous. Okay? And now let's talk about imperatives. Imperatives, they are used to give orders, to give commands. In affirmative form, we have the verb in base form and a complement. Negative form, do not, verb in base form, and a complement. For example, we can say, don't eat this dessert now, it's not ready. Okay? And to sum up, we're going to talk about need. What is need? Need is also a semi-modal. It will transmit the idea of a necessity, and it's usually used in negative form. Alright? For example, you need not choose any other recipe. Okay? It transmits the idea that it's not necessary. Okay, guys, so that's it for this class. Now you're able to watch your live class. Don't forget, talk to your teachers, okay? If you still have any doubts, they will help you, okay? And after that, do the class practice exercises on your books. All right? Guys, like our video, leave your comments here, and subscribe to our channel, okay? So, thank you very much. Have an awesome day and see you next class. Bye-bye.